Are we back in a bull market?
Big question. We've seen a lot of bullish news, haven't we, with the Blackrock ETF. In this video, we're going to cover a lot about that stuff. We're going to ask the question, cover both sides of the argument there, the bullish and the bearish. Play some golf.
Play some golf.
Hopefully beat last week's score of -1 for the 3 holes.
It'll be a tough going.
Can we do it?
Fingers crossed.
You'll find out.
First hole, 152 yards, par 3. Slightly downhill. Got a pitching wedge. Lovely evening. Should be enough club. Let's give it a go. It's leaking right.
Stay out. It's on.
Just not straight, just leaked right a touch.
So Mushy's hit the green there. It's my job to get it a bit closer now. I'm going to go 8 iron. It's thin.
He's inside, man.
Is it?
What do you mean by that?
Doesn't sound good, that, does it?
No.
Does not sound good.
Are we back in a bull market? The signs are there. It's been doom and gloom for, what, 18 months?
Yeah.
What's changed?
What's changed is the last couple of weeks, especially with Blackrock. That's big news, really big news. Obviously, first we've seen Binance and the SEC, and we covered that in last video.
Yep.
Was it last video? Yeah, it was. See, that's how quickly things move.
Jesus.
Yeah. Obviously, since then, we've seen price drop. I mean, even when you look at it, you know, price nuked, but we still held it like 24, 25k, which was key support on the weekly time frame. So even with all that bad news and the doom and gloom, we still held up pretty well. And then conveniently, like a week later, you get the Blackrock ETF news, which is hugely bullish for the space. You know, Blackrock are the biggest asset management firm out there.
Yeah.
So I think from memory, they're probably managing around $13 trillion of assets. Bringing in Bitcoin into the mix there is obviously going to open up the doors for a lot more people, which is very good. But, you know, it just all seems a bit of a coincidence with the timing. You know, the way that the SEC decided to bring that out then, immediately after Blackrock news comes out. You know, you've got to ask the question of what's going on the inside there.
Yeah.
Of course you have. But at the end of the day, if it's going to pump our bags, it's not a problem for me.
It's more than welcome.
You know, that's the end game, isn't it, for everyone to make money? So if it's going to enable us to do that, keep it rolling. But you've got to tie that in, obviously, with like the Bitcoin halving coming in a year, 18 months of bear market, like you said. So I think overall, really, there is a lot of stuff starting to align, starting to look good. I mean, that's the bullish case. We'll cover the bearish scenario a little bit later in this video. But things are looking pretty good at the minute, yeah, I've got to say.
It's looking good, but I might be running out of time to buy. I've not been buying.
That's the thing, and either of I've still got powder there ready to go.
Yeah.
It's a tricky one because when you follow the old bear market cycles, bull market cycles, you see a pattern, and sometimes, you know, things don't always play out exactly as they previously had, and we'll touch on that a little bit later. But yeah, I mean, for those sidelined, it could be pretty painful.
Yeah.
Especially if we don't get a significant pullback in the next maybe 6 months or so.
Keep your eye on it.
It's coming.
We might be going to the moon.
The weight's going to be interesting with it being downhill and then a bit of up at the end.
That's a great putt.
Not too bad, does it?
Go in.
Hey, you know what?
Oh, why did you hit that? Because it didn't look very hard.
Didn't really hit it very hard, to be honest.
No. Crap. You scared me when you said you didn't hit it hard. I didn't want to just flash it past, but...
Can I finish the hole on my own? That is the question.
Yeah, solid. Good free from there, from your poster. Level par.
So we've got a par 5 now for the second hole. It's looking at about 450 yards, a big dog leg to the left. Now, as you'll have seen many times, I've got a tendency to slice it with the driver. So it really doesn't suit my shot shape with it heading all to the left. So I'm going to be the hero. I'm going straight over them trees there, and I'm just going to land it right on the fairway on the other side of them. So he's talking the talk, can he walk the walk? It's not what we had in mind.
Don't say we don't give you what you want to see.
Trying to be the hero, and not the hero. Over to Musher.
Unbelievable shot. Don't know how he's managed it. I can play a little bit of a draw, so that's going to be my aim. It's not the right line, but it's just straight down the fairway. Just right at that bunker. Not the best, but it's safe.
It's a long way in.
It's a long way in, yeah. I had to go safe because someone put it in the trees.
Who dares wins. So I don't even need to say whose ball we're going with at this point, but we've got about 260 left in. I'm going to lay up now. I'm going to turn into the sensible person that I should have been on the last shot, and then Mushy can hopefully then go for it and be the hero this time. So
that'll do.
It's right edge of the fairway, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Works for me, that.
Oh, I'm going for it.
Send it.
Got your club.
Send it to the moon with Bitcoin. Oh, okay.
So I was torn between my 3-iron and POSTYS 3-wood. Is it a 3-wood? 5-wood. I don't know how far I can hit it. Let's give it a go. Nope.
You don't
Never
like
using
that
again. Should have just used my 3-iron. All right, so we've had the chat about the bull market. Obviously people are still wary, still bearish. So what's the bearish argument still?
I think, to be honest, a lot of people are looking at like typical market cycles from the past, looking at where we are at that point, and we're, you know, the worst is probably over, but we're not quite ready to go into a bull market just yet. Got another year until the halving, as we just previously mentioned, so people are keeping that in mind. I think some people are expecting more pain. You know, you look at last year, a lot went down. You've got FTX, you've got the Luna collapse. You know, there's a fair bit of pain there, and how much more do we need to take, kind of thing. But people are still adamant more pain is needed, and that ties in as well to the whole macro environment, really. When you look at like the repercussions that are slowly starting, especially after like COVID and stuff like that, things do take a while to play out. You know, you got to ask yourself, where is the average person sitting right now when it comes to investing spare cash and actually putting money out when, you know, interest rates are so high and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So that's the big bearish argument that I see out there. I think a lot of people at this point are starting to get on the fence and, you know, starting to hesitate, especially with us getting back towards 30k as of recording today. But yeah, I mean, there is a good argument for both sides. It's just which side do you sit on and why, and where is that invalidated? I think that's the important thing for a lot of people.
We need no more pain. Stop the pain.
No more. Too much.
Way too much.
Let's just get moving up now.
To the moon.
So I was told between a little bump and run and a 60-degree full swing, and I'm doing the stupid thing again. I'm going to full swing a 60 and flop it straight into the front of the green. That's what we're going to do. Oh, fucking
my God.
hell. That is not the contact we wanted.
Where's that going?
Oh, I'm not even looking for that.
I'm changing club.
Just didn't get under it. That's what we needed.
I was going to do that, but now I've got to get it somewhere near. Oh, it's going to play a little bump and run. Try and get it scooting up there.
I'm not helping you today, am I?
No.
Get up the hill. Get up.
Oh, it's just short. It's still a birdie putt. Should be all right. Come on. We can do it.
I need another ball because I lost that
Send
one.
it into the bushes. It has to be, doesn't it? But it looks like everything's falling.
No, I don't know. Yeah, left to right.
Tell you what, one straight at the hole.
I was just about to say that's what I would do. Looks good.
That's a par. He's got a free whack at it. Go on, lad. Oh my God, he's wellied it. It's on the next tee box.
I can never judge. I can never judge the grass if it's not on the green. Like if it's thick or rough, or, do you know what I mean?
You don't have to give it too much more.
There's been too many times where I've left it short because of that. So usually I would actually get like a a wedge out there, even in that.
Should have.
But
I don't discourage it.
anyway, 2 holes, 2 pars.
On to the next.
On to the next one.
Par 4, 379 yards. Last hole of the day. Try and get a birdie, hopefully. Sit down. It's just before the trees, isn't it?
Yeah, you're safe there.
It's a good shot in. Not the best shot though.
So Mushy's hit a good one there. He's given me a free run there to just go for it, really. I mean, it suits my shape. We've heard that one before, haven't we?
It's coming around
Bunkers
nice.
though, isn't it? It's bunkers.
Shot
It's
of
got
bunkers.
no distance, that.
Oh, he's got limp arms.
I have. Tee shots are not the strength, I'll tell you that for free.
So good angle in, 122 in, got 55 degree. I think it's going to be a bit of a flyer, so try and keep that in mind. Just middle of the green, I'm happy. Go. So it's going to be a flyer and I've caught it fat. It's just front of the green.
So Mushy's in a bad spot there. I guess I'll try and be the hero again, as I have the whole video. It's not worked out so far, but this is my time. Could be the one.
It's longer than mine. Great shot. Oh, he's pulled one out of the bag.
That looks good, that. That looks good.
He's pulled it out of the bag.
There's the birdie chance.
Can we do it?
People probably questioning if I can actually play golf. It's them shots that we live for.
One shot per 18 holes that keeps you coming back.
Literally me. I don't get to do this often, so I'm gonna make the most of it because.
Got a close-up action on that.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Pin eye. Love to see it.
It's a bit of a swinger, this one.
It is, isn't it?
Go on, I'll let you read it.
Fair bit of right to left in there, isn't there?
There's a lot. Right, he's gonna swing like
All right.
mad.
I've got it.
Ooh.
Confidence is high.
Didn't hit it.
Okay.
Didn't hit it.
I'm gonna mark it, but I expect you to do better than that.
Look at a swing on that.
Slower than you think.
Yeah.
For level par. And that's it.
Oh, bit of a boring round of golf, wasn't it?
Par, par, par.
No blobs though.
Consistent.
Consistent.
So that is it for this video. Are we in a bull market or not? I think my opinion at this point is, the cop-out answer anyway, is that you have to be prepared for all scenarios.
Yeah.
You have to know exactly where either idea is invalidated and when you flip, because otherwise you'll get left behind.
Yeah.
It's inevitable.
It's always moving.
But I think right now what I would say is I do think the bottom is in, but I don't want to get too excited yet. I don't think we've seen enough. We've not even broke the yearly highs.
Yep.
When we look at it from that perspective, I think there's still some work to do. So not getting too excited, but bottom is in for me.
For me, I ain't got a clue. But let us know what you guys think. Let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah, and do like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Join the Discord, and we'll see you in next week's video.
Bye for now.